Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, for a moment there wasn't any audio. How are you guys doing? I told you there was some technical difficulties today. Yeah, certain things just stopped working today, and it was quite annoying. So you probably heard music all the way. Yeah, now you're gonna hear my echo. So I'm good. Yeah. So now you don't hear it coming back again. Yeah. So it's quite odd that today we've had some technical problems that have required me to do a bit of bouncing around. I'm trying to just tweak everything until I can figure out what's causing the. I asked for some help from the people that make the audio device that I'm using because it's probably down to that. Because after the Windows update, something just went wrong. Anyway, anywho's, we're here. It's all. We should get ready to do the show. Yes, I'll just adjust the camera now because everything was knocked out of position. Because you know me, I'm just walking around the house. I'm a clumsy old fella. So I start knocking things about. Anyway, this is the safe we call rebuild a nation. Yes, we're rebuilding Hungary. The goal here is simple. We start year 2024. Our goal is to get Hungary as a nation, to build it up so that as many of their clubs can dominate European football. This is what rebuilding a nation is all about. We are trying to elevate the state of Hungarian football. Now, there are many ways to do it. Of course, the longest and hardest way of doing it is to take a non-league side and work your way up. But that could take you a few versions of Football Manager to get it done. So we decided, well, we know what we need to do. So why don't we use a good site? The only problem is we chose a good site which had no facilities whatsoever. So we're still going back to the beginning all over again. So managing this club called Ferencváros over in Hungary. They are expected to win the league. However, they're a club, they don't have the best facilities. Their facilities, good training facilities, great youth facilities, adequate academy coaching, which means that the kind of players that they get through the academy, they're not that fantastic because the CAPA is not high. So if you compare that to maybe another club here, there's Ferrava. They're 13-8-8, right? So they are second. They won the title yesterday. Here was ZTE 7778. Then we got Puskás Academia, who are much better than us, 13, 12, 18. So they get a lot of good players coming through their rankings, through the academy. They get a lot of players coming through the academy, and I try to poach them. But you can't keep doing that. Look at another club here, 11, 12, 14. They've got better academy coaching as well. We got Parks here, who are a weaker team. Then we got Mesco, who are at 4. Then we got another club here who are at 8. And this team at 5. So in terms of academy, set up the academy, there are probably 3 teams here who have decent academy coaching. So when I took over the club, it was a really simple task, right? We had some good players in the squad, but in terms of money, we had some money that was afforded to us by the board. The goal had to be for us to go out there and build up a squad that could actually compete in the Champions League or at least in European competitions. The idea here is to make as much money as we can. So the first order of business, of course, was to strengthen the squad. And then, so we started here. So these are players that were brought in. Fabiano is a goalkeeper that was brought in by the previous administration. In terms of attributes, you wonder why they bring him in as a goalkeeper. Okay, I mean, he didn't have, these are not his attributes, these are not his coaching attributes. But as a player, he didn't have fantastic attributes. Then we have Victor Popov. This is a player that we added to our squad in the very first season because they didn't have a fullback. So we signed this player who's semi-decent. He's been with the club for a few seasons now, 3 seasons. And then we also signed this player because they had nobody who had jumping reach. Their best jumping reach was 14. So Serafimov was added to the team for we didn't sign him for that much. It was only $1 million because we can't go out there and sign too many players. So we signed Serafimov and we also signed Jose Cordoba. So these 2 players were added to the squad. Now, he was added for 2.4. Out of the door, these players went, but, there was nothing I can do about this because these were transfers that were already agreed upon before we even started. The following season, we finished as champions. Did okay in the Champions League, but we didn't get very far in the league table, right? We were out before we could even breathe. So we decided to enhance our team for the following season because our weakness was actually out on the wings. So we added 2 players. Dennis Politic came in he was fantastic. I mean, the last couple of seasons he's been with us. He has done really well. We got him on a free. We got him on a free. We did get him on a free. He did really well for us. And then last season, based on his performances, VTSC came in. They offered 6 million and the board just went, yeah, let him go. Good signing, but he left. What can we do? That is a situation when you have these kind of saves. When you have these kind of saves, there's a strong possibility. So when you have these kind of saves, there's always going to be a strong possibility that your board says, hey, you know what? The player has to go. And he went. Another player that we added in our second season in order for us to make ourselves a bit more stronger was Musi. Musi was brought in as a winger. Right, so we had to have 1 winger on the right, 1 winger on the left because we were playing a 4-2-4 at that point. We were playing a defensive low block 4-2-4, low block with a high defensive line. So these guys were bombing up as wingers, and he did okay in his first season. Musi was pretty good because at this point we started using data. to identify these players. These players were identified off the back of data. So how did I do that? Now, this is something that we used in our first season. We used this data tool that I have called Dr. Jit. As you can see, we had a lot of this Hungary. We're looking for a player, and we found Politic with this list. Now, essentially what we did was simple. I'm not going to dwell on this too long. I'm just going to show you what we did. So we went to look for players that were creating chances. And then you can see here Musi's name is right here at the bottom. So he was one of the players that we identified early, him and Politic. You can see Politic's name is here as well. These are the two players that we identified. Now, if I just bring this across, Politic was actually creating something like 0.70 chances. And then Musi was doing something like 0.726. But both the players could find the back of the net. And these were the players that we could only afford. We couldn't afford anybody else. So I added these two players based on that information. And then, of course, we had Patrick Kovacs, who came in on a free, Florian Kokos. These were all players that came through our academy. So all these players came in on our academy. Then we had Levski. We signed Andrei Vleski as a goalkeeper, Piamen, because in the first season, the goalkeeper was absolutely shockingly bad. Okay, so he was added to the squad. We got him in for 3.7 million. He hasn't been altogether too bad. Piamen Andreev is probably a keeper who's got a future at the club, and although he doesn't really marshal the defense very well, he hasn't lost value. His positioning still needs to be improved. His reflexes aren't great, but he's the best that we can depend on at the moment. So we're just going to use him as long as we can. And then, of course, we had Martin Kern. Martin Kern, we snagged him from another club because we did another search for players in the league, and we found that there was a player that we could bring in. So we brought this guy in from Puskas Academia. Remember, this club attracts a lot of youth players. So Puskas Academia, I mean, at the start, we want to poach a few of their players. And Nicolo Pierini, a player that we signed from Italy. So we strengthened our team in some key areas. Martin Kern has now become one of our best players. And he's on a contract. We've extended his contract with an optional contract extension by 1 year. It expires in 2030. He has been playing quite well for us the last few seasons. Then, 2025. We had to add more players to our squad. We brought in Dimitar Iliev, who's a fullback on the left. Fantastic cover signing for the left side. And of course, Christian Freidek. Now, Christian Freidek has been playing really well. He's playing now as a central midfielder or an attacking midfielder who can create chances. And he so far scored 8 goals for us already. In the Europa League, he's not doing too badly. In the 4 matches that we've played, he's already created 1 assist. In the league, he's been quite good. And then, of course, we added Coutinova for cover and Yerson Mosquera as another defender. So now we have 3 defenders. But this very season, we have players who wanted to leave. We had to get rid of players because the goal has to be to make money. The challenge for a save like this is if you can't generate funds, you can't improve your academy. So, some of our best players have been poached. Starting this season, we lost quite a number of players. We lost, so Coutinho is now on loan. Lonka is on loan. Dennis Politic was snatched for 6 million. Keenan Kodro went for 650. He was our covering striker. Then, of course, the legend, Muhammad Ali Ben Romdin. We could not hang on to him because along came a club called Wolves and they slapped 7 million. The board buckled and they said, let him go. So Ali Ben is gone for 7 million, and Cordoba was the first to go for 6.5 million. So we've made profits on all the players. We brought most of these players in for either free 1 million or 3 million. I don't sign players for more. I try my best not to. But this season, we plunged a fair bit of money on Danielson, 4.3 million. Mihai, 5.5 million. I don't know what's come over me. This is too much. This is a problem for me. I made a mistake with these 2 players already. Now I can tell that we're making a mistake. Because this season, we want to play with a 4-3-3. Which meant I had to go out and sign more players because I'm expecting this player to go next. Christopher Zachariasen has been a really good player. He's instrumental in some of our tactics. We played a 3-4-2-1, we played a 4-2-4, we played a 4-3-3. It's all kinds of tactics that have been used in this system. We've also used Joey Go Smash. Now, Joey Go Smash is a roaming playmaker system with 2 shadow strikers and attack. We have not done too badly this season in the Europa League. We qualified for the league proper because last season we finished second. We didn't win. So this season, we've got no choice but to win the league and the cup. And that's going to be our goal this season. Marcus, do you think Crystal Palace will struggle since Easy is going to... I don't think it's confirmed that Easy is going to Arsenal. Yeah. I don't think it's confirmed yet. There's a lot of talk about Ebre's Easy going to Arsenal, but he could end up in any other club, man. I think there's a lot of talk about him leaving Arsenal. Like there was talk about Alexander Isak leaving for Liverpool. There's a lot of... It's still early days. I don't know if he's going to be going though. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't think it's confirmed yet, right? So... And it's very... I know Odegaard is injured, but Easy can't be that stupid. I know it's easy for him to make the decision, but I don't think he should consider... I mean, if he goes to Arsenal... I mean, he's never gonna displace Odegaard. What, now Arsenal are gonna start playing with 3-4-2-1? No way that's gonna happen. So I don't think Easy is gonna go to Arsenal. Yeah. If he goes to Arsenal, he'll be like Trent Alexander-Arnold playing at Real Madrid, and the audience actually applauds Danny Carvajal as he's coming on the pitch. Because they know Danny Carvajal is gonna eat him for breakfast. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is just gonna be a glorified English player that's sitting on the bench in Spain. Yeah, that's Trent Alexander. Because even in Spain, they look at Trent and they go like, yeah, he can't defend. Yeah, whether Easy is far better than Martinelli. They've got injuries, Kai Havertz. But what they gonna do when all those players come back? And Havertz is their 9 right at the moment. So they're more likely to sign a 9 than they are to sign Easy. I don't think they're gonna go for Easy, man. Too easy. Hey Chico, I can't help it. So looking at our data hub, we actually right now, right? Let me just save the game. We're going to use a different skin just for the fun of it, right? We're going to use the Mustaman skin because then I can do more stuff with it. This skin is great, but it was really for the for Destiny, right? I don't know if I got Mustaman skin. If I don't, then I'll have to go and get it. Where's the skin? Tato is here. Where's Mustaman? Do I have Mustaman? Mustaman! No, I don't have Mustaman. You think I have Mustaman, right? Okay, let's get out. I think the data one is Mustaman, right? And they will go for Easy. It's Arsenal. Arsenal got very bad. If Arsenal go for him, that's quite daft. Yeah. I really think it's going to be daft if they go for him.
So your friends...
I think it's so. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest mistakes they can make. Real Madrid is Carvajal all the way. There is no way that Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to displace Carvajal. No way. What? Trent Alexander-Arnold is good, but he is not as good as the man himself. They're telling Carvajal is going to take his place. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Is this the only one with data? I don't know who else has got data. I mean, Mustaman, I know he's got data. I don't know what iconic light mode, dark mode means, man. Seriously. What the hell is this? Down, click to... Oh, that is happening. Okay, what the bloody hell is going on here, man? How long is it going to take? It's a skin. It's not like it's like 100 megabytes. Wow. That's taking a while. Yeah, so what is this? The most radical Mustaman is pseudo attributeless skin. No, we want attributes as well. So how do we get the attributes, man? That means it's not Mustaman that I want. I need a skin that at least gives me some data. Mustaman is attributeless. What is a good skin? What about this SARS? We'll just download a few. I want something which has got like the data in a chart that's usable. Let me see. Mustaman is out. I want attributes. I don't like playing without attributes. I think it's a pain. Use Saskin, right? That's why okay, that's the one. Starskin, right? I can get attributes and pizza chart data. That's what I want, pizza chart data. I don't mind. I think Mustaman put in a lot of effort, but honestly speaking, what the hell is this? SARS 23. How to install? What is this? How to set up? What the? Just give me the skin now. I don't need to know the how to. It's all here. I know Mustaman is quite wicked, but what? Zip pack. SARS for easy access to mods. Updated much. This must be it now. SARS hidden zip. What's this? Hidden zip. Why you call it hidden zip, man, suddenly? Hidden means hidden attributes, right? I guess. I think that's what it means. Laptop zip, hidden zip, laptop zip, March zip. This must be it now. Yeah, I think the March is the one I'm looking at. Yeah. I don't want hidden. Because I like to play with attributes because it's much more useful. I'm not saying that it's the best way to play, but I mean, I do a lot of development, right? So kind of like defeats the purpose if I do development and then, oh, guess what? You know what I mean? Okay, let's see if I can separate no full. I normally don't do it. I don't like to do it like this. Okay. So let's see. Where the heck is it, man? Downloads. Okay. Where the there we go. SARS. Alright, so we copy this. Go to skins and paste it here. Then we have to restart the game. Yeah, we gotta restart the game. Even WTS, I work the space also got a skin. Never mind, I will use the SARS skin. Can you use work the space? Yeah, Jack's skin should also be fine. I don't have a lot of skins. I don't like go around downloading skins. It's like a bit late in the day, right? Oh, I'm downloading skins now. Is it gold? Is it gold? I don't know, TCS skin. This one. This is the one, the gold TCS. This is the one. I got Tato skin. I'm using a Tato. Tato doesn't have the pie charts. That's the problem with the Tato skin. This doesn't have it. I don't see it. I see this. I see this. I mean, we can download it. I know y'all can't see the second screen because the second screen is there. It's a small little second screen. I know it's too small. Okay, oh no. Increase size of footedness, remove down. Remove further. I know the guy who does his skin. He does a lot of good work with it. I just need to copy this file. Okay, that's it. Alright, done. Show in folder. This is the one I just needed. Okay, boom. We go to boom, and then we go to here, we go to here, we go to here. Hey, shit, wrong place. I'm not putting in tactics, man. Skins. Let me put this in. Oh, there I got a gold skin here. Because 1.31, so we can delete this. Okay, done. All right. Then what else have I got? Just now the other skin was download. What should I do? Boom. SARS. This is the one, right? I think SARS is already in there. I gotta look at this again. Split the windows. SARS. The SARS is here. Stato is here. Tato is here. Tato 24 version 2. Delete this one. Stato is here. I think it's Stato. I like it when they give you this, no? The FMF file. Yeah, I got a 1.3. I got a gold 1.3. Yeah, I prefer it when they give me FMF files. Easier to upload. I mean, if I wanted to change anything, just extract. Use the extractor. Just extract. Because right now what we have is like, you FMF means is already compressed. Then if you want to open it up, you just use the extractor. Then it comes with the game, so you can extract the things. Yeah, I can extract all the folders. I prefer FMF, it's cleaner. Even when I used to upload skins, I used to give people FMF. I didn't give them the whole folder for what? It's just confusing for people. Then they go in there and go like, oh, what the f am I doing? It's useful if somebody wants to manipulate those folders. Then if like you want to change some of the attributes or some of the specs, right, then it's okay. All right, so let's go in here. Let's preferences, see where the skin show up. I think they should. There we go. We got WTS Gold. We got SAS. There we go, SAS. All right, let's go to, let's go to Jack Skin. I haven't used Jack Skin. Okay, let's use Jack Skin. All I don't know the fella. Hi, Jack. Got his phone number and like, oh, dude, I didn't use your skin. Okay, I like your skin, man. And I know the guy who designed the skins, he's also a moderator, so he's a friend as well. It's nice to use skins of people that you know personally know. It's not like, yeah, I do kind of dislike this personal branding, but hey, man, it's just a game, right? Not like the end of the world. So it takes a while. So we have spoken about the first couple of seasons and all the transfers, right? So while we're loading it up, so we've spoken about transfers and what I did the first couple of seasons, and in terms of the players that we added to the squad. Now, the reason why we're adding, even poaching from clubs around us, and it's something I don't like to do. No, I don't like to poach, really, because at the end of the day, if you poach from those clubs, you weaken them, right? But it's out. You see, we are now, in terms of the academy, the worst among the top 3 in this area. So my goal is really simple. I want to get a good team together. I want to dominate, at least do well in the Europa leagues, and then build my academy so I can buy, sell players. So every time I bring in a player, I sell. I only made a mistake last season where I signed 2 jokers for a combined value of 10 million, which is kind of stupid. Okay, I should knock myself on the head for that stupid mistake. I signed 2 players. I should not have spent so much money on them, but I did. So that is going to be a problem for me. Because I need to offload players, and I find that if I sign it for 1 to 2 million, I make a nice clean profit. Now I've secured the title of dumbass. Okay, so let's look at this analysis. I want to see what they got. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay, so in terms of where he ranks, right? So this I assume is the ranking. Yeah. So we got forwards among this is all positions among forwards right now in terms of goals. I mean, he's in the top percentile, I guess. This basically tells us he's in the top percentile. This is the lowest percentile in terms of progressive passes or the distance. Wait, no, this is not percentile. Cannot be percentile. 52%, 59. Yeah, this is not percentile. This is just the value. This is just the value, huh? This is the value. This doesn't compare him to the rest of the league. I was hoping for information like that where we can compare the player to the rest of the league. If we can compare him to the rest of the league, right, it's very useful information. This I can visualize in my head, so I don't need this. This doesn't tell me. I mean, this doesn't really help me very much, actually. I wanted this, but I was hoping that this will be how he compares to the rest of the league. Compared to players performing a similar across 20 versus it is compared to players performing a similar across the top 20 leagues. Top 20 leagues? No, that's impossible. You mean to say that my player is performing better than Mo Salah? That's what I mean, right? Yeah, let's see. Now we have to see which of the leagues I have, because this will be important. No, which is in full detail. Hungary, mix, Argentina, Colombia. Wow, look at the number of mix I got, man. Sheesh. Okay, Italy. All right, so Italy. What have we got in Serie A? So Serie A. Let's go to Serie A. Let's look for the best striker in Serie A. Okay, Serie A. Who's the best striker? Lautaro Martinez. Okay, so we'll compare him to Lautaro Martinez. Okay. Non-penalty expected goal 0.55. Goal 0.90. See, you see, this is not very helpful information. Oh, I don't like this. You know why? It's 0.90 goals per 90 minutes and non-penalty expected goals per 90 minutes. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I don't use this information. This is why I don't use it. Okay, I'll tell you why it's not helpful. All right, okay. I explained to you why it's not helpful. Firstly, it's per 90. Okay. You can compare players per 90 and per 90, but this doesn't by itself this just tells you how often he gets into goal scoring positions, and this tells you how often he scores. But what's more valuable is if this was divided by this. So if his non-penalty expected goals is 1 and his goals is 0.9, or rather, 0.9, 1 and 0.9, it means he's terrible at finishing. No? So right now, it just means that this guy is terrible at finishing. 0.55 over 0.90. This means it's good. It should be reverse. It should be a ratio of 1.3, right? So it means that if he scores 13 goals, this should be 10. Right, so this divided by this means his conversion rate is actually very good. Okay, so his conversion rate is actually excellent here. All right, so it means that he gets into good goal scoring positions. Now we compare him to my own player. Okay, so that was just him. So you see, the thing when I see this, I have to do the calculation in my head. Okay, so I would rather somebody come in here and divide these two numbers together. So if you divided these two numbers right now and did a pie chart to say his lethality, for example. So you can call it lethality. How good is he? And if his value is greater than 1, they will be on this side. That means he's maxed out. Right? So that means he's very lethal. So this should be like, from 0 to about, let's say, it's going to exceed 1 and 2. But you want this to be 1, right? You want this to be 1. Or here to be 1. Okay, here to be 1 and this to be 0. So here will be 1 and this will be whatever the max's score line is going to be. Maybe, I think you should just cap it at 2. Because anything above 2 is irrelevant already. Okay, so this doesn't tell me anything. This is the reason why I like using this. See, this scoring efficiency tells me a lot. Like here, every player here above 1 is doing well. Every player below 1 is badass. He's terrible at scoring. You're putting them into goal scoring positions, but they can't find the back of the net. See, that's why I did this. So this as a skin won't help me. Sorry, gone. I'm not using the skin. It's just going to take me too long to calculate in my head. It's a great skin, don't get me wrong. I like it. A friend of mine, it's got beautiful colors. I love it, but sorry. Yeah, if there's a skin creator out there for next year, you want some help with skins, you want me to give you my opinion, I can give you metrics, right, to measure each position. Yeah. Okay, so next one is SAS. The percentile is not helpful. Yeah. I already covered that the percentile is not helpful. Yeah. I'll explain why. Because a percentile is just a percentile of the league. Yeah, all the pizza data is going to be the same. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's no real help over there. Player analytics, shooting. See, I mean, this is actually quite helpful. This is actually quite helpful. This is actually quite good. Based on this, right, you look at him, right? This actually is brilliant. Shots on target per 90 minutes. How often does he shoot, right? And how expected goals per shot. This is this expected goals per shot is slightly different. It's like it's finishing as well, I think. Yeah. Shots on target, expected goals. So what? I'm gonna end up using my own. Okay. I was hoping to say I like this rating skins already. Compared to Tato. I know Tato at one point was quite good. At one point, Tato was very, very good. I was really raving about Tato. Because it gave me what I needed, but not too much. Not overloading me. Click on the drop down panel. I did just now, very quickly. No, I just want to see one metric. If I see the one metric is the one that I want, that's it, is there. And it shouldn't be too difficult to find. After we'll come back to this. Let's see if this has it. Okay, analysis. Ask for. Then we're gonna need this. Edit. This is the same as the other one. Stats. What do they have? This is not very helpful. Okay, all right, this is gone. Attributes, what do they have for this? Defensive roles. Wow. Right, my defensive. Attacking roles. This is quite cool, man. Goals per 90, XG 6 for expected goals per 90, X per 90. I mean, okay, it is just his raw numbers, but that's like way too much information, man. It's like, I'm not going to spend, to be fair with you guys, I'm not going to spend any time here, no? Yeah, I'm not going to be here anymore, no? Because I don't like all this now. Because a lot of these chalkboard stats, right? You got to be very careful with the data. I've been complaining about this since day one. You only need several pieces of data, and too much is just going to confuse you. And that's how I feel. Yeah. Chalkboard data. No, it's, yeah. For me, it's, yeah, I agree that your tactics are important. Yeah. No, for me, I have my own data style, right? I just need to know whether you can finish, that's all. I need to know whether you can pass, that's all. I need to know whether you can tackle, that's all. And that's all I need, and I already got the information. I can extract it out. This is just... Yeah. All right. Let's see now. Where was it now? Okay. Profiles here, right? Then analysis, statistic. No, that's it. Nothing here. Attributes. What else they got? This is what? This is the SaaS skin, right? This is SaaS, yeah. Okay. What else does SaaS have? That's it. Oh, stack stats. Okay. All right. FM stack. Okay, FM stack. Nice. I know that he and I almost went the same direction, except his way of measuring and my way of measuring not the same. Okay, that's way too much, man. I thought he would have done. Oh, you there like, how good is he as a creative winger, goal scoring attacker? Yeah, so elite. Yeah, he's probably done a kind of weighting here, comparing all the players and where they sit. So, and he gives them a rating. What's this? I mean, okay. Yeah, for me the only problem with all this is I'm very like I need to know the. Yeah, I don't know what his measurements are, so I'm not too sure. Go to overview. Go to overview. Overview. Okay. Yeah. I go to overview. Click the down arrow. Down arrow. Pizza chart. Okay. Okay. Expected is not better. It's just go. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. This pizza chart and that pizza chart exactly the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's helpful for me. I mean, I don't like this because they don't, you see, it's okay. I mean, I'm fine with it. You know, they can use it, but I think it's going to take me too long. Going to take me way too long to figure this one out. So I'm not going to bother. I just like using my own skin then, or rather his skin. Okay, just, I don't know, that's it. I mean, this is not, I mean, okay, honestly, this information, I'm never going to look at it. Yeah, I'm never going to look at it. Because I can tell the numbers straight away. I mean, great. I wanted to make my own custom skin, but I don't have anybody to work with. So, I had an idea for a custom skin, but nobody out there wanted to do it. Then the FM SCAC shows, okay, that's the problem I have with, okay, the top 5 leagues, right? It's not, okay, when you take your player, if you're playing in a lower league, what's the use of the top 5 leagues? No point. The top 5 leagues only relevant if your player is in the top 5 leagues. But it's not relevant if you are looking for a player that you are playing in the lower leagues. So that's one of the reasons why I don't think it's helpful. So I'd rather have something that's more customizable, which is what I do, which is I will look at the leagues, I'll choose the leagues, right? And then from there, I will decide, what information to export. So like, to each his own. I'm happy what I have in that case. Yeah, I prefer what I'm doing at the moment. Although I definitely feel like this skin is a weird skin now. Oh, this is Guru's Gra. Okay, I think this one, overall happiness, biography comparison, attributes. I don't know what he's got. Profile. This is okay lah. This is okay. Yeah, this is fine in terms of where they are. Stats, coach report. I'm just happy with this. I don't think, I use data in every league. Yeah. I use data. See, this is the reason why data. What numbers are poor, average, and elite? Exactly. You won't know what the numbers are that are poor, average, and elite. That's my point. All right. So right now, if I were to do it like this, I can get a benchmark of any league I'm playing in for what's poor, average, and elite. I can compare my player to the rest of the league and to see how he plays versus the players at his level. Then if I wanted to find a player that, if I look at the leagues around me, it's easier for me to find players that can fit into my team. So that's why all this data, it's really, like I've always said, data should be used by people who understand data. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna yeah. I never actually, I like what Stag did, I like what Bustthenet did, but I went in a totally different direction. Which allows me to compare players in the same league. Yeah. So that's how I'm going to keep it. I like it. I like that more. Okay, so now coming back to our story, because we stopped telling the story. So transfer history. So this season, we actually spent 11 million. It's our first time we've gone in and spent so much money. Normally, this is the biggest we ever spent, 13.5 when we brought in Pierini for 5.25. Martin Kern, who we snagged, I thought he's worth the money, and Tiaman Andreev, the goalkeeper, because we couldn't get anyone else. And then this is the next season, but we also offloaded 19.75 million worth of players. So from a business point of view, we did okay. So every single season, we've done okay, except for this season, which was basically not that bad. And then here, we brought in 13.5, we let go 1.5. And then here, so if we look at the net spend over the last couple of seasons, we more than made up for the shortfall this season. So we had to do this because in terms of our finances, we needed to bring all this up. So now at 21 million, our budget is actually quite healthy. So our goal has to be to keep on making money. That will allow us to do what that will allow us the latitude to go to the board to get all these done. So they managed to increase the junior coaching budget and improve training facilities. Once this is done, we will go back to the board again and ask them to increase, we will ask them to increase the training facility, improve the training facilities. That's the only thing we need to do now. Because they won't do anything else. There we go. Staff, forget it now, It doesn't matter. So we got to go through a cycle over and over again. Now our goal has to be to prepare our players to be sold off. That's all I can do. Data hub? Nah, we use a data hub. So from here it's pretty easy, right? We look at our goal. We look at our strikers. If I wanted to do something right now, I could also go scouting, right, and go to players in range, right? We can come inside there, uncheck this, okay? Go down to the bottom here and just choose our league, which should be this FBET Liga, okay? Then we clear the rest to compare our strikers, which is something I like to do some of the time. Yeah. I like to see how good my players are. Should I? It should be all. Yeah. I saw an N. Yeah. We can go to our own league and do the same thing. So these are all the leagues, all the players in the leagues. So we're searching and searching and searching. We'll be doing that later. Just setting the leagues nicely. Okay. All right, done. So I'll got all the leagues now. 9,000. So I can do whatever filter I want to compare the players. Okay, we got everything. We got and we chosen players who got a certain. Even Skybet Championship is a bit high. Yeah, that's the only problem right now. They're a league that's too good. We got all these players in these leagues now. We can compare. And if we want to do it later, we can do it. I can do it later. So we got 273 players. Now we want to whittle that one down. But now if I wanted to compare, right, I wouldn't have that situation where I am looking at players of a certain height. Here we unchecked that already. So if I just wanted to look at my own league, I can. So now I want to look at strikers only, right? So the ones who've been scoring goals. Okay, goals. Bang. At least 3 goals have been scored. We got 137. At least 3 XG. Now we got 93 players. Done. Now I uncheck the interest in transfer. I got 158 players. Okay. So we got all the players now. Okay. All right. So we got all the players we want from all the leagues, including Skybet, which shouldn't honestly be here. Honestly speaking, it shouldn't. It's too good a league. You go all the way to the bottom. 150 go all the way to the top. That's how you do it. Control P after that. Okay, web page. And then we go to exports. No. Is it exports? Yeah, exports. Okay, Hungary. No, Hungary. All strikers. Okay, then we go do this. Come in here. Upload. Hungary all strikers. See all. Okay, there we go. All the strikers are included. Now we want to see who has got the best score. I'll just sort them by scoring efficiency. I don't know. We got a lot of strikers here now. Yeah, we got 153, right? So we can do a ranking. All right. And I'll just remove the creative, defensive. That's it. Okay, that makes the list a bit more manageable. All right. I think we can remove this height, appearance. No, we don't. Okay, so scoring efficiency. All right, so he's got 13 goals. Kian Kavanagh. Oh my God, he's got the same name as my son. Kian Kavanagh, the same name as my son. Scoring efficiency 13. But you can see this. You do a league. We put a lot of leagues here. And this guy. So you gotta look at the leagues as well. And then you gotta pick your top 5 leagues or whichever your top 5 leagues are gonna be, and then go from there. So you can see the performances of the players. Now, sometimes you see some players they score too few goals, right? So we want to score, let's say, maybe 8 goals. We rule out all the players, and then we don't want players that made too many. I mean, you can go by minutes as well. So I've got minutes here as well. right? So these are decent minutes. So the top strikers scoring efficiency at the moment in the leagues, right? So we got Tony Martinez, average rating has got 7. All these guys got average rating of 7 at 6.9. He's got 9 goals. Oh, his finishing is excellent, my 4.22 XG. Non-penalty XG is 4.22. Here we got another one, 7.45 average rating. He's got 10 goals. When XG only 4.7. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this should have a print button that automatically prints all data. What, this page is it, or the can't. The problem with the SI one is you got to. Yeah, SI's one is a bit messy. Yeah, I won't say messy lah. There's work to be done there. So all these guys have great finishing. Like this guy 16, 7.59, Rowan playing it. But you look at the league. He's in Atricity League. No, that's the Irish league, right? So maybe we want to rule out that league, right? So what I will probably do is I'll come into the filter and look for Atricity League and remove that as one of the leagues that are inside here. So we can remove this league. Okay, we don't look at it anymore. Right? Because the standard of the league isn't high enough. It's too low. Right? So then you can filter a bit more effectively. So this is how I use the filters. Yeah. So you can choose the leagues that you want. See, like then we take out all these Atricity leagues. I mean, you never know, right? So let's look at Kian. Let's just, for the sake of argument, he's got the kid has got the same name as my son. Can you imagine I kick him out? My son is going to be angry, man. Daddy, why you didn't want to look at me? Okay, Kian. Kian what? Kian Cav. No. So Kian Kavanaugh is here. So Shamrock Rovers. I mean, he's not bad, man. This guy playing for Shamrock Rovers is quite good, no? I mean, for those attributes, it's not bad. So suck out the player. His finishing is quite good. Like Kian, right? Up here. Right, he's got 4.96 XG. He scored 13 goals in that league alone. Right, then we got Tony Martinez here. Another player who's been finding the back of the net. You come in here, 20 to 25 million. You can tell this guy is expensive, right? We can't afford him. So you look at that. Kian is outperforming Tony Martinez. He's performed. Nepotism, correct. I should cite him, right? Nepotism goes a long way. Of course, 3.26. And we can come in here. I don't think I put in wages though. I know we didn't filter wages because wages is too much effort. So we gotta lure out this guy. It's too expensive. There we go. Hide this guy. Hi Dutch. So this is how we found our players. There we go. Nicola. This is how we found our players. This guy isn't that bad, right? His attributes aren't that bad. I mean, for the level I'm playing in, he's okay. Tony is a very good striker. My problem is Tony is beyond our ability to pay. See, he has all this Atricity, right? So we can draw that. And then we got Juric here. 7.59, 13. Sounds like a striker that can do it. Shot on target percentage is only 49%. 1.95 shots a goal a game. That means he gets into good goal scoring positions. So this is one way of using data. So it's something that we were doing, but I'm just showing you how we use the tool. That's how I play the game. I mean, now it's going to be very hard for me to go back because next year probably when FM26 comes around the corner, I'll probably have the same approach. Yeah. Okay, we got Zach, Bryden, Michitech. Let's go. Danielson has to play. These guys have paid too much money for him. Now I don't play him. I'm going to look like an idiot. Mihai can come here. Mihai, show me what you can do, man. I can't. I got to play the 4-3-3. Got too many of them. I signed way too many of them. So we got to play Mihai here. Okay. Danielson here. Friday, follow Roger. The combined value of all these players. Irish League might be a good league for us to go and look for players. Stuparevic is not 100%. Okay, Dimitar Iliev is on the bench, but we'll put him here for this guy. Serafimov is back. Okay, that's good. We'll play Seraphimov in not Noster. Where's the other guy? See, I will play Noster. Okay, so Noster comes here. Seraphimov. Okay, this is one way of doing things. This is a pretty safe setup. We're playing against a 4-2-3-1. But we're putting in a lot of players who are going to be interesting to manage. A new bunch of players, as far as I'm concerned. There we go, skipping and we're off. Okay. Right. Okay, we got Vitinho, Koba. Okay, we're not making any headway. We're not making headway, Popov. I was using the Tato skin previously, right? I think I was using the Tato skin, not this skin. Yeah. We have to change back the Tato skin. Easier for you guys as well. You guys can see the tactics and the analysis and the heat maps, right? Here we go. Popov is already on a yellow card. That was fast. Michetic to Danielson, the new player. Civic! Oh, it's a deflection. Varga gets in. I think that's a great way to start. No, it's not. He was not offside. There was a player deflected the ball in. Come on, give it to me. Thank you. Yeah. Too easy, Campeasy. Our 4-3-3, we signed all these 3 central midfielders because I think we were looking at making a lot of tactics that involve a minimum of 2 midfielders, right? Honved, Ferraver, 0-0. That's a good result for us, man. Oh, Red, Pierini. Pierini, we signed him for a fair amount of money too. Danielson picks out the pieces, shoots, and bends it just past the upright. Michetic is, I think we played him too many games. He needs a break. Look at that. He doesn't look like he's happy, man. Okay, second half, we're going to take him off because he just came off an injury. Danielson will go onto the right flank because he needs to learn that position. Varga takes it out, switches play to the other side to Pierini. What foot? This is excellent football, man, from the boys. Danielson looks on Mihai. Mihai does well. Looks at, oh my goodness, the 2 new signings combined. What a goal. It's Mihai and Danielson. What a setup, man, from the 2 of them. Mihai looks up and Danielson makes some space for himself to crack it home. That's 2. Okay, Michetic can come off. Okay. We can take Michetic off. Let him recover, Poor kid. He's only 18 years old. I'm playing him so many games. I'll get there first. Seraphimov with the... This is asking for trouble. No, this is asking for trouble. They are asking for trouble. They're asking for it. Come on. He's in... Look, who's this? Who's this busting a gut to come back? Pierini. Nice work. What a cross. Uh-oh. They're getting into a really good position and the keeper makes a good stop. Our second goal was top. All right, we go to the dressing room and then we change skins later because, yeah. All right, this guy comes off and then we'll move Danielson over to the right because he's got to learn that new position. So we can bring in Christoph Zakaris. Okay, let's go. We take off Michetic. Michetic needs to take a break. Oh, look at my backline. It's a yellow card. It's the capital of yellow cards. Oh, behind. When is he going to score? He's already scored 1 goal. Score again. Civic and Popov. Popov is coming off next. You'll bring on Aneba or the other guy. We can't afford to. We're playing quite aggressive. So we'll do it now. Popov comes off for Cisse. And Civic will come off for Iliev. That way we protect ourselves. Otherwise, the lone man is going to have to make a lot of tackles. Noster to Seraphimov. Poloronshu to Popov to Mihai. Mihai, don't look. You're Mihai. Again, no. That's the reason why. It's 4 million. No. He's done it twice already. Popov is on. I knew it. Popov is going to get sent off. I knew it, no? I knew Popov was in danger because this was going to happen. I kind of knew. I had this feeling it was going to happen. So we're going to go Libero now. Push this guy here. Wait, let me think about how we do this. We can do it like this. Inverter fullback. Wait, I can't do it like that. I have to do. I have to do the whole split with the libero. Okay, so all right. So we're gonna have to bring on not him. These two are fine. So we're gonna have to bring on Eba. Right, and then let me think. Follow Ronshu knows the follow Ronshu as a defender. Come on, you got to play as a defender today. Okay, all right. So this will now become a DLP on support. That will be a double DLP. Get them both to. Wait, let me think. No, this guy can go up. Box to box. Okay, you go up, you come here, you hang on. Okay, Serafimov knows to follow Ronshu. Follow Ronshu will become the libero. Serafimov will be the. Serafimov come here. Noster has got right foot. Left only. Okay, you come here then. Alright, that should work. Okay. We got a player sent off. Kind of expected that to happen. No? Because Mihai is a youngster that makes mistakes. And we already conceded 1 goal. Oh no, this is not looking good, man. So we've gone into a kind of a setup that has got a 4-man back line with a libero. So the question is whether follow Ronshu is going to make mistakes. I'm hoping not. Mihai. In fact, I know what to do. Mihai is coming off. Mihai is a risky party here. That means that we're going to bring Maiga on. And then I think that for now, that's the plan. Danielson, Serafimov. Serafimov is a bit of a danger as well. To Zach, to Perini, goes back to Noster. Mihai, the one that's causing all kinds of problems to us right now. Danielson, that's the second time Mihai has gotten his teammates in trouble. Last game also he did the same thing. Danielson in. He's looking to set up a shot, but he couldn't find the back of the net. Okay, now it's a question of us hanging on. I think we can. IB, libero. This guy goes up, right? So he give us the focus play on the left. 3. Okay, the reason why I did like this is because you go focus play on the left. So the libero goes up, box to box goes up. So that the whole area is basically working the same way as it did in the first half. Yeah, no difference. The only thing is now the right side is a bit more weaker. So we did a DLP there on support. So he holds his position. But this guy is still going to carry on attacking so that we have that threat in the final third. So we're still playing the same way. The follow Ronshu is based just going deeper now. That's all. To receive the ball as far as I'm concerned. And then drop into a 4 when we have to defend. Ladies and gentlemen, we easily navigated this. After having a player sent off, wasn't a problem for us. Popov got sent off. It isn't the end of the world for us, but yeah. It was a good win. 3-1 win. Yeah. Okay. Preferences. Let's check this. Change the skin. Let's go to the Tato skin. Let's just use the gold skin. Since I'm not going to be using the data, right? Let's have a new feel, eh? New skin, eh? A new look, eh? How's that for a plan? I think we can. And then those guys who like the WTs, if you see certain things interesting with the skin, let me know. All right, so that's a good win for us, 3-1. We were in a terrible position after being after going down 10. We just got back into this. All right, here we are. Okay, so not bad. Gotta get used to the skin. All right. It's nice. I like the small touches. The yellows and the yellows, quite nice. All right. Holy cow, that's big. Okay, that's big. All right, so we got what? In possession, transition. What is this? OOP. What the hell has this been? Out of possession. Okay. All right, tactics is that custom game press. Oh, I see. And then what's this button? History or what? Oh, the tactic. Is it scout report, analyst report? That's not too bad. How is this tactic done in the last 5 matches? Okay. All right, cool. Like this. I like this. This one doesn't actually tell us that, you know. So we are playing this team next, right? Or is it that was the last game we played? This guy looks like he was in the last game, man. No, FCSB is a different team. Yeah, we're playing this game. We're playing the Europa League. Okay. So what do we got waiting for us in the Europa League? What kind of players do they have? Okay, I mean, thanks. Okay. Wow. Okay. I was just hoping that we can find something more. It's not too helpful. Okay, so recent form. Okay, so nothing. Play history. All right, so he's had 2 goals, 8 goals the previous season. Doesn't create very much. Okay, all right. Interesting skin. So in other leagues, we got Man City leading the league, leading the way in the Premier League. So we can look at Brazil, Flamengo. Right, there we go, Brazil already. So we can go to our neighbors. What about Romania League 1? Yeah. Okay, FCSB leading the Romanian League. So they are basically the leaders of the Romanian League. So the top side from Romania currently play the table toppers from Hungary. This is a clash, man. This is a top clash between 2 teams that are currently top of the table. Okay. Very interesting setup. Okay. In the league, we've lost 1 game. Right, schedule. I don't think we've met each other before. Yeah, we've never played each other before as well. Okay, so we are going to have to quick pick, I think, Zach, Frydek, Kern. We're not going to use the low block. Okay. Now, Polo Ronshu will start instead of Kern. Then the Nielsen will go in here as the first player. Frydek will be on the bench. Even though he's at 7, he has 4 goals, but the Nielsen is coming off. I think we'll go with Frydek. Okay, and then we'll play the Nielsen out wide. He's learning that position. That's true. But Popov got sent off, so he's gonna sit down and smoke he's gonna just chill. Okay, so Varga, Christian Mihai. Okay, all right. We got the players that we need to start the game with. All right, let's go. This is it, man. The league. This is going to be a clash, man. This is going to be a clash. We're at home. We want to take the game to best Hungarian side, the best team from Romania. Okay, this is not too bad. No? Okay. All right, heat map. Okay, all right, not too bad. Match momentum is here. Okay. And, yep, we're already picking up some yellow cards, man. No, wait, please. There's already. They already picked. I like this, huh? Coleman is already injured. Okay, all right. So both teams are playing a 4-3-3. Neighbor now. Zach out to the Nielsen. He's learning this new position, so he could easily make mistakes. Zach, nicely done. Muster. Fine Spierini. They're not rushing. That's nice. Okay, we're playing on balanced mentality as well. The Nielsen, nice pass to Zach. He's in! Scores! What a start! patiently built up play. We on balanced mentality. We did not push the ante. So we played on balance. It was a bit of a nice passing move from Danielson. Finding Zachariason getting inside to open accounts. They got a roaming playmaker on this side. No wonder. Okay. Our left has got Friday, so he's going to keep this roaming playmaker occupied. So our Zachariason and Ejuna both having a good game at the moment. Target forward, inside forward. Okay. Our neighbor is already a yellow card. That's not good news. Danielson is brought down outside the area by Sud. Come on, ref. He was in the area, then, he got hacked. No penalty. Damn it. We were hoping that the referee saw things my way. Adrian Soot has been given a card. Popov is on a yellow. Our neighbor is on a yellow. Civic will take it. He's got left foot. So he's going to drive this. Yep. Oh, Noster should have done much better. Oh, they've already made a substitution. They have a player called Tsunami. Check this guy out, man. What's your name? My name is Tsunami. I'm Brazilian and I come from... Tsunami is a name, but probably more familiar to football fans in Brazil than Romania. He has made 37 interceptions, 34 tackles. What? He plays in Romania. So apparently they know him better in Brazil. He was on loan. Huh? He plays for Bulgarian side Levski. They put him on loan and he's been here for a while now. Well, not bad. We don't know what his attributes are like. We don't really care. But Aneba on a yellow card, right? Playing against this Stan Sui. Okay, so far I'm fine. Andrea out to Civic. Finds Purini. Nice work. Florence Show, don't lose the ball there, man. Zachariason calms down the proceedings by, playing it back. Nice work. Danielson with the ball. Keeps calm. Mosquera to a neighbor. I'm a bit worried, Danielson takes it down, comes inside, beats one player, beats two player, looks to shoot. And he's getting to like this position. So we got Mercetic playing on the right. He's a youngster. So now we decided to retrain Danielson because we got extra center mids, but he's got acceleration and crossing and passing and flair. So I thought, get him to be an inside forward, man. He's got a right foot too, so why not? So we retrained this guy to play on the right side of our pitch. And he's not that bad. No, he isn't that bad. So I like what he's doing so far. He's got a good personality. And I think that what we'll see is that's about it. He's not going to develop anymore. So no, why? So he's training here now. So he's playing in this position. So he isn't exactly ready. He's got very weak left foot. So he's always going to just go wide, cut, go wide, cut, go wide, and look to pass. So even if he does score, his right foot. Yeah, it's a situation I rather play him on the right instead of the left. Because on the left, right, he can't really go cut inside, right? Because his right foot. Otherwise, he's just going to just lose the ball. If I play on the left. At least if he's only got a right foot, then at least on the right flank he'll just go wide. Civic. Follow Rowan Shoe. It's 3. Okay, that's good. It's good football from the boys. We are here. The Romanian side, who are top of the table in their league, finding it a tad bit hard as our players are settling into their system. Remember last season, we did really badly in the Europa League. Man. This season, last season, I think the highlight was our opening day win against Sevilla. Polo Ronshup, he gives the ball away. He's had such a good game, but then gives the ball away. Our players at a run back, at least, that was a good ball. Polo Ronshu makes up for his mistake, man. Friday, suit to Van der Kerkhoff. Okay, under pressure from Varga, right? Nice boy. And Friday wins the ball again. finds Pierini. He's going to look for options. He comes inside, looks wide for Danielson. Danielson plays a simple pass. He's offside. Zach has to be offside. He's got to be offside. That is such a sweet counter, man. This has got to be one of the best counters I've scored. From the back to the front. Sweeping football, tearing this team a new hole. Yeah. Zach, oh, that was a sweet counter, man. One of the best goals I've scored this season in the Europa League as a team goal. All right, now we can make some substitutions. I'm not used to this skin. Do I have to do it? Where's the substitutions? Because I have to do it this way. There's no button for substitution. Okay. All right, I guess not. Quick sub. I saw quick sub. All right, we're going to bring Popov on for this guy. Don't get sent off. Matchday on for this guy. Don't get sent off. We bring Kern on for this guy. Don't get sent off. Bring Stupa on for Varga. Okay. All right, 4 substitutions straight away. It's a good performance from our boys. We played a tough game. We've taken them down where we need to. We've had 2 yellow cards. We've taken the boys off. Eneba and Danielson have been taken off. The pressure from the front has worked. Right. And it's been good. It's been good. We've had no clear-cut chances, but the team on the whole performed really well. I am happy. I am very, very happy. (3-0). So we are now on 5 points. Not too bad. Not too bad. In the company of PSV, Slovan Bratislava, Ferrova have got 4 points. I think they just lost the game. They lost the game. This is the team that won the title last season. Atletico Madrid losing to PSV. AK Athens losing to Stuttgart. Stuttgart, we held Stuttgart to a 1-1 draw. It was a moment to savor. Nons 2-0 over Omonia. Ferrova losing to Galatasaray. We beating FCSB. Leeds drawing to Rakau. Shakhtar drawing to Midtjylland. Rapid Vienna beating Derry City. Slovan Bratislava beating Malmo. Sparta Prague over Genk. AC Milan beating St. Johnstone. Red Star over St. Gallen. Trabzonspor, I think the Turkish side beating Karabakh. Wolfsburg losing to Liverpool. Atalanta. Okay, look at that. 2 big teams here. Liverpool and Atalanta. No? Liverpool and Atalanta. Let's be realistic. We can only... That was a humbling defeat. Yes. It's fair to say you must be angry. Yeah, exactly. I think that I was expecting more from this team. I thought they would give us a real big test. We have decided to pop into a 4-3-3 because I honestly think that we are not a very strong team. And this is actually a very good defensive tactic. It makes it hard for other teams to score goal. They really have to invest into the attack. Right? So this gives us a chance to hit them on the counter. As we saw, as they were trying to get the equalizer, we scored another goal on the counter. Most of our goals scored brilliantly on counters. Sakic and Danielson was an absolutely outstanding player on the day, man. We signed him for a reason. We want him to score goals. We want him to get forward. But the emergence of Mercetic in my team, this boy, he has emerged as a youth player that has got a future, right? And looking at his attributes, right, this guy he has the potential of being someone special in the future. He's only got a left foot. And I don't intend to retrain the player at any point. I'm still happy with him. So his training is that of a winger on the right flank. Let's go, man. Let's go. Happy. We are. Ajax ex McTominay. Okay, this is okay, right? Looking at that, even the striker was feeding. And then we got this. You can see the focus play working here. So many passes here, 14, 17. Then we've got pass combinations 162, 157, 73, 146 as compared to here 103, 74, 149. Compare the two, right? This is definitely the area where it's a bit more denser. Now we're playing ZTE. Now ZTE, also we gotta be careful. All these teams, they really annoyed me last season by taking points from me and denying me the title. So this season, we got a plan for all these teams. Okay. ZTE, I'm going to show them the meaning of my 4-3-3. Okay, we got plans for them. Okay, so we got to come in here. Noster, you got libero straight away. You're going to be an inverter fullback. We're going to come up through the center, inverter winger. DLP on defense, libero 2 anchors. This one is going to go that way. In possession, I don't think we're going to make it too different from what we're doing right now, but we are definitely going to go low cross. That's the only difference we're going to make to our tactic. In terms of transition, still play the same way. However, we are going to we're going to rotate the squad heavily for this match. Right? Friday is going to start. A lot of players are coming on for this. Because let's be realistic, my players are tired. They can't play every single game. All right, so Stupa is going to lead the line. Kern will lead the play there. Mercetic will have to start. Serafimov will play for Oster. Then we got Mihai who will play for Zachariason. Habib will come in. Actually, Habib will come in there. Iliev will come in here. Musi will play here. Cisse is on the bench. Civic was Bessie. Martin Kern will play. We'll take him off and then. Okay, quite a rotation. Stuparaj, Mercetic, Friday, Mihai. Mihai is the only problem child here, so Martin Kern, sorry, you have to play. I wanted to give Mihai a chance, but Mihai has been making a lot of mistakes, so maybe I should have a talk to him. Let's see how he reacts, okay? One player. I know that he's he's not going to take that very well. 6.93 is good form, no? 7.9 is good form, okay? The only way we can check whether his form is any worse is we come in here. 7.3, 6.4. Rating 10.0. If I tell him he's at poor form, he's not going to be happy. He's not going to be happy. Yeah, Popov is banned. Yeah, so Popov can't play. So we're going to have to... Civic for Popov. All right, done. All right, a lot of new players on the pitch. Yeah. Full rotation. Playing ZTE. ZTE beat us last season. So we have to win this game. No excuses now. We got to win every game that we play. That's my expectation for this team. Or we haven't won every game, or we drew a few games in the league, but we have to push. Friday with a free kick now. Can he find the back of the net? He's been known to do this. He's been in from these positions. He's actually scored 1 or 2 goals. But that's it. Just 1 or 2 goals. And he's apparently taking forever. He must have had his doubts. Okay. Friday, Kern is already off to a nice start. Maiga and Serafimov. Oh. We don't know what the AI is doing. So I decided to do this. Okay, that's it. We're going to have to do something different. Instructions. We're going to go zoom to the center. Okay, we're going to go up. We're going to pass into space. We're not going to work. We're going to work ball into box as well. Yeah, I want to go through the middle. I want to take a chance. Without knowing what their roles are, I want to go step ladder through the middle. Nice work from my neighbor. Because we're using the wings equally as much as the... Oh! Is he offside? Because if that would be a good goal. If Stupa was onside, I think it's off. Yeah, it's off. I think Stupa looked off. That was a really sweet move. Only Stupa had been onside. Okay, they're using a box-to-box winger, wide playmaker. So what we're doing is with the libero here, right? And a box-to-box going here, and CM attack going here. DRP is here, and libero is coming up, right? So we're going to have a step ladder right past this box-to-box, who's supposed to be here to the build-up phase. So the CM on attack is going to keep pressure on this position. And this position, I think it might be a CM on attack too. Yeah. Okay. We're going for pressure here. We want a revenge. So we're also gonna can we just change the mentality to positive? Yeah. So we shift higher up the pitch now. Because they are looking defensive. And it's not very good news for us, no. We still only have one shot. Come on. Mosquera gets to the loose ball. Iliev plays it back. Kern looks for a chance to score, and he does just that. What a goal from young Kern. He's one of the future Hall of Famers, man, in our club. Mosquera picking up Iliev, and then Iliev saw Kern at the edge of the area. He just bends one past the keeper. That's an exquisite goal. So Kern is off. Yep, we're gonna now snap them through the middle. There we go. This box to box is gonna have a miserable time now. I hate to be him. Valor on the ball. Goes long, straight away. Our keeper gathers that. Merchantage, the youngster, loses. Ah, man, come on. And there's a lot of pressure in this kind of systems, no? Because we need the wingers and the IFs to hold the ball. So what I could do to make it easier, I mean, I can make it easier for our team. Play this guy as a winger then. Because he doesn't have a left foot, right? So I just let him run down the flanks, give us some width. I think that's much better than asking him to be an inside forward. Because inside forward, he needs a left foot as well. Yeah. Good. So you can make more mistakes as an inside forward. Merchantage can't. Oh man, come on, boys. Pressure. Oh, Marconi reads that. Oh no, this is not good, man. It's a second goal. Mans is offside. Come on, ref. I don't believe it. ZTE is gonna do this to me again. They beat me before. These are teams that beat me. ZTE and Push Academia. Mega, Kern. We are rotating heavily. We got two young players in the starting 11. I mean, we can't be expected to win every single game. But I wasn't expecting to lose at home. Huh? If it's a third goal, we might have to look at the bench and bring on the seniors. Wait until the 65th minute. It might be too late by then. You can see we dropped off the top of the table. Perava have moved in. And we can't afford this kind of mistakes. Yeah, we cannot afford this kind of mistakes. There we go. Musi on the ball. Friday is decent. Iliev is decent as well. Musi is quite good. Serafimov. Mosquera. Goes back to the keeper. Kern looks for Stupa. Musi is brought down in the area. It looks like he's in the area. He was in the area when he was brought down. Penalty review. It's a pen, ref. No pen. Shit. We haven't bought a ref. We obviously have not bought a ref. No? Neighbor. Good. To Merchantage. He doesn't have a left foot. So he's not playing any passes to the left foot. Yeah. Nice. Aye. All right, let's think about substitutions now. All right, so we got Friday. We're going to take him over the Nielsen. We got to take him off for Zachariason. Okay, so let's be fair. The Nielsen comes here. Zachariason for that, and then that'll be fine. We go follow Ronshu. Okay, let's go. Yeah, take off the youngsters. Except for Kern. Oh, sorry, am I muted? I wasn't. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know that was muted. Okay, we came back 2-2 down. We were a goal down, but we managed to come back. We should have done a lot better, but remember we rotated our squad. We rested our senior players. We scored the early goal. We took a lead. Then we fell behind. It's not ideal, but ZT are a tough team. These are the Ferava, ZT, Pushkash Academy, Kishwada. These are the teams that always give me trouble. But we got a point. But I don't like the idea of losing. We can't afford to drop points. Yeah, we can't. I think this league will punish us if we drop too many points. Now we're playing a really important game against Pushkas at home. This is a match. Again, no, it's like we just played ZTE, now we play Pushkas. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be tough, baby. Okay. All right. We're not gonna be looking. Once December comes, we're gonna start evaluating how our players have done as well. Pascal is injured for 2 days. Just carry on. No? We don't. We're too eager. All right. Okay. Here we go. Looking at the squad at the moment, I mean, like, performance-wise, I think most of the players haven't looking at last 5 games against average rating, right? Some of them are playing well. Like the goalkeeper has done well. He's had a dip in form. Yerson has a dip is doing okay, playing okay, slight dip in form. Dimitar is playing okay, right? 7.2 last 5 games. This guy has had a dip. Martin Kern is consistent. This Craft Friday is being consistent. Bogdan has had a dip. Musi, last 5 games has been good. Average, he's playing above himself, but his last match he did not perform very well. So we'll talk to him. And then let's see if we can talk about the last game. We can't, huh? Wait. What's interaction? Wonder player. I see it was last game, yeah. Last game, put arm around, passing again. It might have been, but I wasn't. Okay. We're gonna tell him off because we thought he wasn't good enough. 6.6. Most of the players 6.4 to be happy. I'm not. I'm just gonna knock it down. I think he's got more in him. Sorry. Oh, he has 6.6. Sorry, both of you gonna get it now. Fair is fair. I saw the wrong number. Okay. Recent form. Put arm. Knocking two players who disagree with me. Flip. Last I gave 7.18. Last game 6.40. So I basically told him off. They both not happy with me now. They're both like, what the hell, man? I've been playing one the last couple of games. I'm only looking at the last game. Yeah, let's go. Let's push, baby. This is it, no? Puskas Academy. And this skin is not bad, huh? I like this skin. This is, I don't know whose skin this is. It could be Work the Space's skin. Yeah, Work the Space. It's a nice skin. Nice colors. I like the colors. They're not too loud, garish. Okay, so we've got Follow Ronshu, Zach, Kern, Noster, Mosquero, Popov, Civic, Pierini, Machitic, and Varga. Not bad, not bad. We could go with Cisse. We can definitely start with Danielson. Danielson will start this game. This is a all hands on deck game. Alright. Mihai, no, too many mistakes are from Mihai lately. And then we could go with the Musi and yeah, okay, we go Musi. Musi, I think he has got a right foot. This is reasonable. And where are you? Okay, here. Yeah, I need him on the right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. This is it. Pushkash Academy versus us. Let's go straight away to positive instructions. We're going to add low crosses in. We're going to drop this. Are we using Libero? No. Okay, okay. We got 3, we'll have 4. Okay, we have a diamond versus this. Might work. It's a bit risky, but it could work. So far, we're dominating possession. Raton with the ball. We're using a Libero setup. Oh. Oh, man. Dwayne Atkinson with the first goal. Shucks. Go ball. Damn it. This is not going to make the board happy here. If I get knocked out again by Puskas Academy, I mean, this is getting. They get one goal and they're gonna sit back and defend all day long, forcing me to go up the pitch. I mean, okay, alright, that's what we'll do. I got no choice. We gotta go full more. We gotta go on. We gotta take them. Good. Drop him here. Follow Ronshu. I think Follow Ronshu can play in this position. Okay, so Kern will have to be the lone man here. Got Libero, Pierini, Musi, and Varga. Okay, and we'll use this guy as a poacher. All right, guys. Looks like we're taking some big risks here. Maybe I'll go inverted fullback and then inverted fullback here. All right. Look at the in possession instructions. Okay. All right. Wait, we're gonna just use inverted fullbacks first. We're gonna have to take the game to them. Comprehensive. They got a bloody corner. Oh no. It's a second. No, it's not. We want to see what we can get. First transition, but I can actually get an attack going or not. Okay, Cisse, Musi. Oi, what happened to Musi? Keep moving, man. Don't stop. Noster out to Pierini, loses out. Okay, he's gonna have the support. Yeah, place a ball into the area. Okay, that means my fullbacks have to get up the pitch already. Fullback attack. Fullback attack. Yeah, my fullback is gonna go up. Means I only have defense with one fella. Okay, corner. We got an equalizer. We're back in the game. Civic with a corner. Musi now. Far post. No news, man. No news. Puskas Academy are defending for dear life. Mosquera. We are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at them. Kern, Musi. Crosses the ball. Varga cannot keep his header down. So we don't like being attacked. Really, this is not good for us. And Mosquera picks up the loose ball. Good work. Okay. Look at it. They're all so slow, no? They're like barely running. Musi. Varga, nice pass to follow Ronshu. Finds Kern. 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 That was a pass to be had. That was a pass there. No? Andreev out to Cisse. Goes to Kern. Kern looks to follow Ronshu. Follow Ronshu finds Pierini. Pierini goes wide. He comes in. He checks it up. Follow Ronshu would work. Defending. Goes back to the keeper. All right, let's make some changes. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to make changes. Zachariasen. What? One of these guys. Martin Kern. Martin Kern for Zach. Okay, Zach will swap with follow Ronshu. Okay. Stupo swap with this guy. Dimitar area for swap with this guy. Victor Popov will swap with this guy. Friday will. Friday. Where do I put you? Friday will sweep with this guy. Okay, done. Complete. Yeah. Iliev. Oster. Pierini. Oster. God, we brought on a few players. 5 players. Come on, keep your shot down. Come on. I think the tempo is too high. Yeah. We need an equalizer. Come on, boys. With a poacher, I should be playing ball into box with low crosses. It's major risky. I don't like doing that with this tactic because it's we're asking for trouble. Because if you can't keep the ball, right? You just can see goals. Okay, Noster. Iliev. Finds Zach. Pierini. Offs one for Stupa, but Stupa can't get behind. Long kick. Red again. They are sitting back. It's a defensive mentality. See. Gets away. He's going to cut back the ball. Yeah. Okay, gets us a corner. 9 minutes to go. And they are still trying to knock on the door. They have made a substitution. Pierini, Frederick. Oh no. Okay. That's as much as we can do, man. Okay. Last ditch. You go forward and try and score. You got no other choice. So they go forward, you just Charu FM, thanks for the raid, man. What are you guys doing? This is our Build a Nation Save, and we're about to be knocked out of the cup that we're supposed to win, man. Hey, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? We're about to not get knocked out. Oh, we got knocked out. Oh man, we got knocked out again. unbelievable. They got the goal and then they sat back, defended, and we are out of the cup again. Again, to Pushkash Academy. And I don't believe it. This got to be the worst team I'm playing. Every time happens to Pushkash. You ring a bill a nation, we carry. Nice. Luckily, we went to the board. The board are pissed off at us. No? I mean, it's not so bad. I look at that, they're not happy. Luckily, I got a contract before we lost the game. We failed to win the Magyar. We wanted to. I must go now and bring my son from kindergarten. Oh, man. Kindergarten? Oh, yeah, please. Take care. Yeah, wonderful times, man. You're going to be picking kids up from school for quite a fair bit. Yeah. But also a fantastic time to be with the kids. Speaking of which, right? I'm going to have to call the stream soon. Yeah. I'm going to have to go and spend time with the kids as well. I'm going to put them to sleep soon. Speaking of you and me, man, both, I've got to call the stream soon. And once again, guys, a reminder that the stream timings are going to change in the future. Yeah, because we're going to have to do, because kids as well, yeah. When you have kids, stream timings are really dependent on whether or not you can be there for the kids. Yeah, so I've got to be there for the kids. So I'll have to teach the kids, put them to sleep, all that stuff. Wonderful things. I enjoy it though. I do enjoy it. Yeah, I just have to be there for them. Otherwise they start going like, what's going on, right? You don't want them to feel alone. Yeah, so there's something I have to do. So Cisse on the ball to Kern. We just lost. I am still miffed. That we lost to Puskás Academy. I mean, the team should be too. I think it's a terrible result for us. I mean, we have to win the league now. But last season, the same thing happened. We lost to Puskás and we never ever recovered. We never recovered. This team is like the jinx team. If there's any team that's going to prevent me from winning the title, it's going to be Puskás. Yeah. Immediately after the defeat to Puskás, we are now 1 goal down to a team called Újpest. Ooh, you pest. It's terrible. It is a terrible situation that we find ourselves in. It's like times like this, right? You only play Football Manager, you absolutely want to go and change tactics. And I don't blame you, because if it happens to me, I will also feel the same. Like maybe I need to change things around. But I always like, it's a natural thing to feel. But sometimes it's down to the fact that, you got to give different players a start sometimes. You got to just rotate your squad. It's very easy to go into that spell. We lost the game. What do I do? Yeah, I just don't like changing tactics too often, right? It's just bad run. And do remember, right? Just before that match, what did I do? I went to 2 players and told them they played badly. And they were not playing badly. I just decided to, go there and rile their feathers. And naturally, those are 2 players who didn't perform well. So yeah, go figure, right? So sometimes I guess that's one of the reasons why I don't really interact with players. I find that by interacting with players, I create more situations for me to screw up. So if I don't react with players, if I don't react, right, it's fine. But if I do, then it's an issue. So my way of playing is don't talk to them. Try not to talk to them. Just leave them alone, as far as you can. And then I also noticed one thing. I don't know if you guys noticed, right? I did change a lot in my tactics for tweaking in different games. One of the things I just did is I went back to the original system we were playing without the inverted fullbacks, without the liberos. The original 4-3-3 that we created, which is heavily favors the build out on the left. And we still have a fullback here. So what I can do is once we scored a goal, go back to the original plan, which was in the first tactic, right? Which is lock him down as an inverted fullback. So yeah. So Popov will now come out and support the box to box. So both the midfielders now have passing options instead of just one guy. So I think I became less risk averse after the I went into too many Europa League games. I started tweaking to get a result there, and I forgot the recipe for this league. So now I've got to go back into this league and play it, and just not forget to be very careful with tweaking my system. So far, okay, we conceded a goal to UPES, but we've come back 3-1. That's a good way to respond. Zach, Zach, almost. And there's a very big bad storm here. If you hear the sound in the background, it's actually heavy rain. And I'm actually staring at a few things that I've changed on my computer, including a streamer bot is now a new version. Plus, waiting for a response from Road as well. Don't concede a goal, Andreev. Okay, good. We have got a result here, man. If we keep this up, we are going to do well. I mean, this team is very tight. We're going to make a couple of substitutions here. I think we're going to take off Martin Kern and bring on Follow Ronshu. Take off Pierini, bring on, I think bring this guy on. Just Stupa for Vargas. Make some simple changes. Fresh legs in attack. Should put a lot more pressure on their defenders. That should be enough. Chunga. He's taking his time with this kick. Stuparevic wins the header. Shirley finds Zach. Zach has always been a standout player for us. Mercetic, nice pass. Stupa still can't find the back of the net. His finishing hasn't been exactly sensational for us. I think this was it was okay. I'm not too thrilled with his performances. Along the way, some of the times we do take your recommendations of our players, but he's not playing too well. Here comes another corner. Stupa better score. There's Shirley. There's Cisse. Stupa will make the run. Yeah, there we go. Sets up Friday, and this is too easy. Oh my goodness, Zach missed. I thought it was a gimme goal. Thunder. Okay. We got Friday. Quick sub. Friday will come off now. I think we'll bring Mihai, give him a chance to run at the attack. I mean, what kind of damage can he do, right? No. His off the ball isn't that good. It's only 11. This is the reason why they want to play him in that position. So I was looking at him as a box-to-box midfielder, but he made too many mistakes. He could end up being a deep line playmaker. So that might be the only position he can play in. But Follow Ronshu has got that under lock. A position locked down already, so I doubt he can take that spot. Zach loses out. This is a 3-2. But there's not enough time. Yeah, there's not enough time. Come on, man. There's not enough time for you to launch a comeback. Yeah, there is not enough time. 3-2. Woo! Managed to get the result we needed, man. 1-0. Almost had a bit of a meh in that game, but okay, we're back at the top of the table. That is the news we wanted. Okay, Ferrova failed to beat PAX. We're back at the top of the table. Okay, so we want to win the title. So it's going to be a tight race between us and Ferrova. Ferrova are defending champions. They denied us the title last season because we found it hard. We dropped points against ZTE, Pushkash Academia, Ferrova. This season, we definitely can't afford to do the same, man. So there is thunder, there's lightning, and my kids need to go to sleep. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Sharu FM for your raid. I want to thank everybody coming to this stream. You guys have been absolutely sensational. Please do take care of yourselves. We shall be back very, very soon. We'll be back next week, actually. So I want you guys to have a great weekend. Be good, stay safe, and have a fantastic time. FM26, Black Myth Wukong is not a DLC, guys. It's just, they're not even ready. It'll be FM29 before you guys see Black Myth Wukong, so there's no point getting excited. All right, so see you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.